G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. What do we got going on in this video? New ADV gear. Good old mailbag time. Do a custom welding helmet. Gotcha straps. Tips and tricks. Nay, the bloody destroyer. Garlic cheesy Hamy bread. Somebody asked, how did Max the DR650 get his name? And of course, we've got a bit of BB news and shit at the end. Righto, let's check out this new ADV gear I got. Rightio guys, so finally I have upgraded my adventure gear. So that's my old gear here. This is my new gear there. So this stuff here has lasted me 8 years. It's still okay, you know, I've done a bit of burning bits and pieces. The waterproof lining has started to, you know, obviously in the obvious, you know, constant moving areas has given away. So I thought 8 years, I've had my bloody money's value out of that. Time to upgrade. So now what I want to do is, that's a dry rider, that's dry rider, the new pants are dry rider. The pants that I had with this are actually RST, where is it? Somewhere. RST, Pro Series. I think I got these from Elliott Brothers way back when. They did me a really good deal on it. That's what they had at the time, that's what I ended up with. So I've gone matchy-matchy. I've opted for a little bit of bloody colour. In there. Now, so what did I pay? So for that was $219. The pants were $199. Now this version here is, if I get the short lookers on, Climate Control 2, whereas this is the Air Ride 5 and the pants are Air Ride 2. Air Ride 2 is still the current model in the pants, and I believe the Air Ride 5 is the current model in the jacket, and they have like, I don't know, I think a 4, a 3, 2, 1, whatever it is. So I think they class this as a sports tourer jacket. So you'll notice that these jackets are pretty much, well, not identical, but the shape of them are the same. So it's that short, comes up around here, so not like those adventure pants where the jacket comes down around here. Not a fan of those, especially for the type of riding that I do. These are both mesh, so I'm going to show you a close up on that. Right, so both these had 3 layers. They had a comfort layer, a rain layer, and then the mesh layer, which is the outer bit. So as you can see in the back there, that is all mesh. So this whole jacket there's obviously, yeah, you can see the pad there, but this whole jacket is just mesh except for like the cuff area, like all the back, the whole thing is just mesh except for where there's, yeah, whoops, sorry, pads and bits and pieces. This one here is mesh, and I don't know if you can see, yeah, so you can see it's mesh, but there is, like, where are we, down here, there's a lot more parts where it's the textile, and especially like on the shoulders, on the back there, so there's only mesh here and then down the sides. So not as fully meshed as that one. With the pants, they're pretty much the same. So there's the paneling of the mesh, same as this here. I would possibly say that they got, so they don't have mesh down the bottom, whereas that has mesh down there. So going with the theme, that's a full mesh, whereas this isn't a full mesh. Now through the years of using this type of thing, the, what do you call it, waterproof liner, this seems like a heavier liner than the new one. If I grab this other, actually, yeah, you can feel the weight in it too. So that's just really, like, you can't see through that. Whereas this one here, I don't know if you can see that, but I can see, I don't know if you can see that, but you know, I can see through that, and that's because this outer layer here is really, really thin. Now, I'm not too sure whether this was actually a breathable one, and by the look of it, I don't think it would have been a breathable layer, as in it doesn't let the water in, but it lets water out, and I think that's what this thing is doing. But I do have concerns on how long this stuff will actually last compared to the old one. Time will only bloody tell. Righto, just quickly some of the similarities and differences. Both got pockets, exactly the same style on the sides. They zip up the bloody same straight up there. On the cuffs here, that has that little duffel that you can crunch them down, but it actually has a zipper bit there, whereas mine only had that, and then there was just that pleat there which would then fold over if you wanted to do it like that. They both have the what do you call it, the straps bloody thing. You going to the post? Yeah, righto. Yeah. Sorry, that was just Nay waving to say she's going to the post office. The straps on this one, they were the clippy things, hopefully you can see that, the clip-on bloody ones. They were stupid, they would always pop off, and the strapping just withered away, and I ended up just cutting the stupid bloody things off. Whereas I noticed on this one, they have the Velcro, it's a nice strong, the other one was like a flexi type bloody strap, whereas this is a real solid strap, and it's just got a buckle that you feed through the old Velcro, stick it down, and that's never gonna undo on you while you're riding along or whatever. There's not deal breakers or anything, but yeah, they have the, you know, I'll be able to zip these to the pants. I don't think I ever will, but just who knows. I've got that option to do that. I think, yeah, this one didn't have that option, but I think on the pants, yeah, on the pants, but they were different brands, so they didn't match anyway. So they've got inside pockets in there. Now, I haven't got the liner. No. The liner, which basically zips in down the sides, and then you just got your little looping thing up the top, exactly the same as the other one over there. They've got inside pockets in there. So when you put this in, obviously you don't use those pockets, you use the ones in there. They both have the back protector. I believe the back protector in this one looks like it's a little bit more juicier than this one in here. Oh, no, I think it's just because that one's black and this one has, you can see that it's blue. So it's like a pool noodle. Has the CE approved shoulder pads, elbow pads, same as that one. This has accordion style bloody stuff, so it'll give you a little bit more movement. Not that I ever had a problem with that. And I think the same in that area, which is here where you have all that movement. I don't think that didn't have it. Not that I didn't really bloody need it anyway. Can we spin that around? I think that's all you bloody want to know about. Hang on, the phone's ringing. I'll come back to you. Rightio guys, let's have a look at these pants. Normal bloody shit that you have the little doodad like that. Obviously there's the liner in there, it's zippable, pull it out, blah blah blah. 2 pockets, they're waterproof pockets on the front. See the mesh panels, the bloody piano accordion crap. It's got the what are they called? Knee armor in there. They're removable. On the pad, on the sides, they have the sewn in padded on the hips, which is really good. I tell you what, I've fallen off. The other pants are the same. Fallen off many a time. Come down on the hip, don't feel a thing. Bloody brilliant. Obviously they've got the piano thing there on the back, and apparently they're double double layered in the pant, in the arse area. That's pretty much it, guys. Oh, and yeah, so they got the obviously adjustable zipper thing, so you can get over your boots, no worries. Boom. Rightio, so you guys are most probably going, why the hell do you have a bloody mesh one? I don't know, you might not be saying that. I find the mesh works really well for me. I'm not a commuter rider, I'm a adventure rider. So when I jump on the bikes, Max or Posty bikes, Harry's a little bit different, and I have a different setup for Harry, as in the clothing. But yeah, if I jump on Max, I'm going out, buddy, having an adventure, doing dirt tracks and all that kind of stuff. And when you do that, you get, everybody knows, you get bloody hot. If you've got rain liners and stuff in, you start sweating so quick. My old set, so that is the comfort liner, that is zip it. So they were saying it was a 3-layer one, whereas the new ones only have the 2 layers. I very rarely use this, and every time I did use these, I would just get too bloody hot. So I thought this time around, I'm just going to get the outer layer and the rain cover, and then I've got a t-shirt, I've got a long sleeve shirt, I can put a hoodie, a lightweight hoodie on, then put my jacket over the top of that, and that keeps me toasty warm. Another thing is, like this jacket, when it's cold, I'll carry this jacket. It's a, I don't know, blizzard windbreaker. Another snow thing, I got this from Ray's Outdoors, which is closed down now. I use this around here when it's pissing down rain and I have to go out and check drains and stuff. I just chuck this on, and I just keep so dry, and I'll use this over the top of my riding jacket, and then I have my hydration over the top, which holds it all nicely tight. You don't blow up like a big bloody balloon. When I've got this on, man, nothing gets through. It is absolutely brilliant. It's nice and warm. There's a couple of, I don't know if there's a couple, well, there's an outer layer and then like a comfort layer. But yeah, it just blocks the wind, blocks the cold. And then when I pull up at camp, I can get all my gear off and get my normal gear on. And then I just use that. It keeps me bloody warm around the campfire. Rightio, for all those that are out there going to start commenting, going, oh, you should get the climb and the this and that, all those high-end stuff. Obviously, what I pay for these, that's dirt cheap. That's really good pricing. They do the job. For what I do, they do the job, no worries whatsoever. You just got to remember, when it's raining, put your rain liners in. Stop. Don't go, oh, I'll be right, we'll get to there, which is what happened on the Casamata Ramble, and I got soaked, freezing friggin' cold, and hence why burning gloves, burning the back of the jacket. Yeah, I can't afford to spend those types of dollars on those more expensive ones. They are much better products than what this is. Obviously, that's what you're bloody well paying for. But you can get away with this cheaper stuff. I've been doing it for 8 years. I'm still everything's still working. I've come off that many bloody times. I haven't died, froze to death or anything like that. So if you're thinking about it and you ask, you don't have a big wad of money like me, it's not just motorbikes I do. We're fixing up the house and all that kind of stuff, I don't have a high-paying job, as me and Nay. We just do our business thing, as you guys know. It makes us a living. We can pay the bills, and Nay doesn't buy shoes and dresses and all that kind of stuff. Our entertainment is the house and what we do. So that's where our money goes. So we don't make a lot of money to be able to afford to buy that shit, is what I'm trying to say, I think. So yeah, if you're in the same boat, don't think you need to go and get the bloody climb stuff and all that. You don't. You can get away with that shit. Right. So I'm upgrading my boots. So I have the former Terra. They're like an enduro boot. I've had them for most probably 8 years as well. Yeah, I always base it off doing the Simpson Desert crossing with Ken. which is when I had all that. That's all, and I can go, oh, 2013, yeah, that's 8 years. What was I saying? So I've decided to upgrade those as well. I'm going with they haven't arrived yet. I bought it all at the same time. So I got the former adventure boots, which is the #1 most popular boot that everybody has. The ones that my ones that I've got are the former, but they're more the enduro. There's a whole lot more protection. It's a full solid boot, whereas the adventure ones is more like a normal work boot. So I'm very keen to see that, and it also means that my pants will be able to go over the outside of my boot as opposed to inside of the boot. But when I get those boots, I'll tell you all that bullshit. Righto, I think that's it, guys. Any questions? Ask in the bloody Duvalaki. Righto, I'm out of here. Ha! And you thought I wasn't going to put the bloody gear on for you to have a look. Here we go. It actually feels really comfortable, fits really well. So large in the jacket, large in the pants. Yeah, I'm a bit excited to get the new boots because I'm sick of getting wet feet. So hopefully, when I get the boots, I'll explain all that bloody bullshit. If I was to pick, I would say the arm, maybe a little bit short in the arm for me. I'm a bit of a gangly bloke, but yeah, that should be all right. And that's the thing, so it's not such a problem like when it's hot. That's having it a bit short, gets the airflow going in there. And when I use for the cold with those mongrel bloody gloves, the ski gloves, it has that thing that goes over. It just works really, it keeps everything out. So yeah, there you go. Look, I'm actually a bit bloody matching with the old Max. The old black and red. Hopefully you can hear this bloody microphone's in there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how it fares. It's obviously got to loosen up a little bit. It's a bit stiff, but it all feels really good. Cool bananas. Actually, the other thing I got to do is my patches that I have on this. I must admit, when I first put it on and I looked in the mirror and I went, oh, geez, it's a bit bloody leery looking, Mark, what's going on? But I think once that newness, once it gets a little bit dirty, get me patches on there, it should settle it down for me anyway. Righto, now get out of here. Righto, guys, it is mailbag time. Righto, so got one little parcel here. I'm very excited to see what's in this. It's come all the way from British Columbia, Canada. I need a knife. Let's crack this open. I think I'll crack it here without bloody cutting the contents. Oh, careful. Hang on a minute. It's got one of those pull tabby things. Sorry, guys. That's what we wanted. Oh, first thing I see in there. Check that out. Man, that is awesome. Beautiful British Columbia, October 2015. That's awesome. Brilliant. Love it. Looks like I'll be getting a collection of bloody overseas number plates. All right, got a whole heap of stuff in here. Righto, let's read out the hello, Mark and Nay, greetings from Canada and more especially British Columbia. We are fans of your channel, finding them to be informative and entertaining. The town we live in is Chilliwack, which is about 100 kilometres east of Vancouver. My hubby and I both ride and have numerous BMWs, including one in Australia. What? One in Australia. Stored at our daughter's place. Pretty good for 65 plus years and still having fun on bikes. Absolutely. Bloody good on yous. We thought you should have one of our motorbike number plate. Oh, so that's off a bloody motorbike. Number plates as well as a true Canadian sticker for your wall. Fingers crossed that we can get over to Oz at the end of the year to visit family and do some riding. We may even get over your way. Bloody ripper, cool. In the meantime, safe riding and keep on keeping on. Cheers, Sandy and Norm. That is Sandy, yeah, Sandy and Norm. P.S. I also have a 2010 BMW 5650. F650 GS, Sandy. Oh, I'm a reading guru. Righto, what do we got here? Got some photos. Oh, and a self-addressed envelope. Brilliant. There we go. Check those out. Look at that. Hey, those things that eat up some miles. And living in Canada, you got plenty of miles. Right, and, oh, sticker inside. What do we got? Let's open this up. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Focus. Brilliant. Chilliwack, British Columbia. Perfect for the board. Right, I don't know what to do first. Right, we'll get the sticker on the board. Right, actually, I better make some room so I can get to this board. Get Harry out the way. Oh. Rightio, up on me man cave crate. Canada is way up here, and oh, it's actually, I can see it there. It's like that side bit there, and obviously Chilliwack is somewhere in there. So I reckon, what's the chances of anybody living up in, what does that say? Baffin Island or Fork Basin? Some crazy, I reckon we'll be able to whack that right up there, up with all the other Canadian ones. There we go. Now for the number plate. Righto, so I've got this number plate and I'm trying to find, I reckon it's really, I really like this particular one, especially because it's off a motorcycle. I'm going, oh, I want to get it up somewhere that will get it. I'm thinking over here, but I've just found the spot for it. It's going to go right there. Bloody ripple, let's get it up. Boom. Wacko, look at that. Nay's just rocked up. Nay, come and have a look at this. Hey, what do you reckon?
Hello, pretty. Oh, I like that one.
British Columbia.
Yeah, it should
Canada.
be in my shed.
Yeah, well, no. No, it's in my shed.
I can see it's in yours. It doesn't mean it should be.
So that's from Sandy and Norm. That's what they ride. Oh, there's actually something that says on the back. What's it say?
2008 BMW R1200 GSA, 2012 BMW R1200 RT. That's
brilliant.
Cool. Yeah.
No, we could go 2 up on one of those, no worries.
No worries at all.
Righto. And I'll whack this up as well. Oh, I reckon for now we can pop it up. Oh, make sure it doesn't fall down. Oh. Booyah. Sandy and Norm, thanks heaps. Oh, and I'll have your sticker sent out. Guys, I was just showing Nay the sticker and she goes, oh, Chilliwack. She follows a lady from Chilliwack.
Yeah, on Instagram, Donna.
She rides a little bike and has a basket and...
Yeah, she makes stencils and stuff.
Yeah.
Very clever.
It's a small world, there you go.
That's it.
Rightio guys, time for a bit of tinkering in the garage. I've got the welding helmet that my daughter Jade gave me for my birthday, and when she gave it to me, this was put with it, and what it says is, objective, turn this into your interpretation of the evil one. So, that's a bit of a hard ask, Jade, because the evil one, he had a signature. I'm gonna draw it for you guys. But the evil one, there is no actual picture of him. But if I was to say there was a picture of him, he would be something like, I don't know, something that's evil but had a bit of a cheeky grin to it, if you know what I mean. So you kind of look at him and go, ooh, you're a funny bugger. Right, so this, whenever the kids would have a birthday or something, I would always, when there was a present or something, I would normally do a treasure hunt and then sign at the bottom of the present, or, you know, which normally always had a treasure hunt with it, this particular symbol, which is obviously just a skull with cross bones, like that, pretty simple. And then I would have at the bottom, you know, and I'd sometimes, you know, do it, you know, the evil one. I don't know, some bloody shitty thing like that. I try and make the lettering. I'm doing this a bit rushed. But their present or whatever would have that, you know, from the evil one. So, you know, I'm just a big kid at heart. I grew up in a bit of a crazy mixed up family, but a very loving family. I had lots of uncles and aunties, and, you know, I remember my auntie Net, she used to work, this is, I don't know how old I was, only bloody very young. She used to work in Melbourne in one of those printing places, and she used to have access to photocopiers. I remember me and my sister getting on the train with my auntie Net and going into the city and going into her work. And she used to do donkey rides. She used to have a donkey called Jack, and she used to take it to fetes, and, you know, kids would hop on the donkey and go for a walk and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, she was doing up these flyers, and back then having a flyer that was black and white printed out on a machine was just absolutely crazy. Anyway, I remember one time for Easter, she had these big box, and she had all the paper, you know, you put the paper in and it tears it all up, the shredders. She had this box full of this shredded paper. And she said to me and my sister Karen, she said, right, there are Easter eggs in there. You have to try and find them. And we're bloody digging in through all this, trying to get it. That's how I grew up. It was just shit like that. And I carried that on with my kids. And, you know, Matt and Brody as well. And they wouldn't just get a present. It would come with a treasure hunt. And, you know, the clue is look in the coldest part of the house, which was the freezer. Where was the, I don't know, just lots of different things like that. And eventually at each stage they'd find a little bit of something. It might be $2 and it might, whatever, bits and pieces. So that's where that evil one came from. So, long story short, I can't represent the evil one in this welding helmet. So, up there, you'll see there's that oil tin. That's going to be my inspiration for how I'm going to do this helmet. That may not end up being that way, but that's the kind of theme that I'm looking for. I might put some cracks or something and some pop rivets. I don't know. We'll just, as always, it'll just turn out the way it's going to turn out. Got the heater going on in here, so this will be good for the old painting. Warm it up in here. Righto, so the first thing I've got to do is mask that off, a couple of bits and pieces, and we'll chuck some spray paint on it. Righto guys, I'll put you into quick motion. Righto, that should be a done deal. Now I've just got so this helmet's got this is obviously a sticker that they've put on, and I reckon they've put some type of clear coat because it's really hard to find an edge or even get to the edge. So I'm just going to get some sandpaper, rough that up so the paint's got something to bite onto. Okay, now for the all-important wax and grease remover. Pour some of that on there. Oh, that's really pulling off that stuff. Look at that. I I wonder how it's going to hold up. We'll find out. The paint will make it all stick down. Jesus, shit is everywhere. Look at it, it's just flaking off. Right, I reckon that's a done deal, guys. Obviously, if I was to do it properly, I would actually get all that stuff off, but that's just going to add to the texture. The paint will bloody just, whatever's on there, it'll all just stick down. Righto, time for some satin black, just to bloody put a coating over it. This is really fast drying stuff. Become quite a fan of this Ep.17 stuff, just for its fast drying capabilities. That doesn't look too bad just as it is, just that real, you can just see it. I'll let that dry for a minute, guys. Well, some of it's tacky. Just give it a bit of a helping hand. Righto guys, so what I've done is I've just put a second coat on it. So I reckon it's pretty much dry now. The satin's good because as it dries, it looks gloss, and then as it dries, it flattens out, so you know it's pretty much dry. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rightio, so there we go. That's what we got. You can see there's like the shiny strippy marks in it where it hasn't all come off. But yeah. So it just looks like a plain old bloody shitty welding helmet. What have I done? Right, now for the design part. So, can't see myself. Right, that's a rustish colour. Still can't get that rust bloody spray paint, so I'm going to use that. I'm not going to do any like rust effect as such, but just a rust colour. That oil can has that orange on it, so we've got, can you see that orange there? It might be a bit bright, but we should be able to maybe put it on, I don't know, whatever. And I've got like a steel, like a charcoal colour paint here as well. So, a couple of bloody these things. What am I going to? So that oil can. Don't know. Do I put? I need to put the. Do I need? I don't know actually. This is Nay's realm of doing shit. So, I'm just going to do it. I'm thinking. Just the brain, the hamster is turning over. Do I do the orange first, or do I do the silver first, or do I do the rust? Or can I reckon I can make the rust on top, and then I can always mix. So if I try, what do I want to do? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I'm going to stuff it. I don't care. I'm going to do what I do best and just bloody do it. So I get some orange paint. You ready, guys? Just paint the orange on. Righto, orange is on. So I need that to dry. This is like a chalk paint, I think. So this should dry pretty quick. I'll get that Duvalaki on it. Rightio guys, that's still a little bit tacky, but enough to put on a second coat. So this one I'm going to paint it on, but then I'm going to use a cloth or something just to take the streak effect out of it. Quite like this orange actually, it's a pretty cool colour. Guys, this is the best fun, you know, it doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't matter whether I stuff it up or whatever, you know, I'm just putting paint on and just seeing what happens, you know. I had the oil tin idea, you know, that kind of like colory theme type thing in my head, but, you know, wherever this goes, you know, I can't go wrong, so there's no pressure. And if you guys reckon it's dog shit ugly, doesn't matter. Right, give that another dry up. Oh, no, actually, I've got to, now, I need to get, I reckon some of this stuff. I'll cut some of this stuff up. So this is that, you know, open weave polishing stuff. I reckon I should be able to, if I turn that around, geez, it's already drying pretty quick. Oh my God, now I'm going to leave all bloody shit over it. It might have been a bad, this stuff might have been a bad idea because when you cut it, it just frays off all that shit. All right, we'll try this stuff. Bit of microfiber. Righto, quickly dry this up. Looks like dog shit at the moment. Righto guys, I'll give you a close up where we are at this stage. Hey, if I mark, you should, hang on, let me put my short lookers on. Oh look, I can now see whether I'm in focus or not. So you can see how rough that is. Rough as guts, love it. Rightio guys, sorry I didn't press record. So I've just been spraying this over. Nay's come in. She told me it needed a bit more black on it. So this is just to give it the idea that it's, you know, it's been in a workshop. It's got some built-in grime on it. It's hard to kind of try and do bloody randomness. I suppose down the bottom would be more grime, but I've still got that charcoal that I want to do the accents on. I think on the top, underneath there. What do you reckon, Nay? We looking all right?
Looking good, looking good.
All right, and then you got to then you got to stop because you can go too far. Rightio, you're going to put some highlight, bloody, I don't know, call it silver. It's actually charcoal on parts where you would normally have wear. Oh, it's not. Righto, so here we go. Nate's going to put a big crack in it. I'm going to get the hot glue gun ready to go. Give it a whirl. Yeah, see, that's way better now that it's a totally different colour.
It'd be way better if you...
Oh, sorry. There you go, guys, some crazy rivets. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll work. Well,
Yeah.
it'll work. Sure it will.
Rightio, rivet painting.
Not riveting painting.
No. These are the oval shaped. This is really old rivets. They overheated these rivets. Rightio, so there we go. That's our bloody pop rivets on there. So now I'm gonna try. I'm just trying to draw that. Try and do a little one of the evil one, just so I can get some type of evil thing on there. If anything for Jade, see if I can draw him on there. What do you reckon, eh?
Perfect.
Just see it.
Well, that's what you wanted.
Yeah, subdued, yeah. Cool. Rightio, guys, it's 1:36 in the morning, and that is it completed. I suppose I should take all this, hang on, I'll take all this masking tape off and I'll come back to you. Rightio, here we go, guys. This is the done deal. There it is there. The old spark goggles. And you can just see, where is he? There he is down there. That's the little evil one bloody logo. I can't see that in the screen, but yeah, there he is. Just in there, subdued. And then of course, that cool ass stuff on the top there, that turned out really good. Crazy. So I suppose the question is, how does it look? Bloody ripper. Ah, a bit of fun. All right. So in a couple of weeks, I'll most probably give that a clear coat. Try and get a flat clear coat on it, just to help protect it. Cool. That was a bit of bloody fun. Righto. Time to hang it up on the wall. Rightio. Boom. Bloody done. I should change this because it ain't January. Oh, it's not February. It's not March. You know what? Shit, it ain't even, it's not even April. Damn, man, the time just goes. May. Righto, out of here. Rightio, guys, I want to do a thing with the gotcha straps because they just are such a versatile thing, and just we sell heaps. It's hard for us to bloody actually keep up with them. So I just thought I'd touch base on these things. We've actually created a starter pack. So in the black range, there is, in the starter pack is one of everything. So a 2 meter, 1.5 meter, or 1 meter, 75 meter, 75 centimeters, 50 50 centimeter in that size, so that's 5 centimeters wide, and there's also a 50 in the 2.5 centimeter wide one. Then there's a 35, and then there's a 20, I think is what it is. So you can get one of each of those, just for people to work out how to, you know, like the sizes and all that kind of stuff. So we thought we'd just do that, and we've done that now. So the other thing that a lot of people don't realise is that you can join a whole heap of these varying, doesn't matter what size, as long as it's, you know, the same width that way. But if I pull these apart, oop, like so, I mean, when they stick on, man. You only have to get the, like, just the tiniest little touch and they bloody stick on there. So here's 3 gotcha straps, and to join them, basically get the, you know, opposite ends, feed one through, turn it around, lock it, and there you go. You've just made yourself a bit longer, and you can just keep doing this. Just whack in another one like that, fold it over. Well, it doesn't matter how you bloody do it. And hey presto. So if you've got gotcha straps, you can join them together. Cool. Here's some of the uses that I use around here. Hold your jockey wheel handle. Tie your max tracks down to your roof rack. Secure your esky to your sliding drawer. Look at that. You can even secure your battery bank to the side of your bloody car. I even have a pack of straps in here for tying wood to the top of the bloody Jeep. And I use gotcha straps when I have a second one of these. It sits up there, gets gotcha strapped there, and the second one goes on the back of that trailer. Even got a tarp, gotcha strap it all together with your tent pegs and everything in there. Use it as a reminder if you're using a front brake disc lock. Need to lock your front brake on? No problem. Need to strap bottle bags and bits and pieces to your bike? No problem either. And of course, strap your duffel bag onto your bike. Got a dodgy bag on your bike? Fix it with a gotcha strap. There is no limit to the use of these bloody gotcha straps, as you just saw. And I mean, there's just so many things. I mean, if your zipper goes on your jack, this happened on the bloody Tilpa pub run. Get the old gotcha strap, wrap it around yourself like that. Obviously this one's too bloody small. Boom, holds your jacket together. I mean, it's all up to the imagination. Now, while I've got this one there, there's some things that you got to watch out with the gotcha straps. The first thing is the buckle. Now, when you're putting this through like this, you're going around a bag, put it through like that, and then you start hunkering down. Well, that buckle can only take so much force, and you don't need a huge amount of force. This will snug down, no worries, bloody whatever. But if you're someone like, I don't know, let's pick on Big Ray, and you know, you're used to, I mean, he's been working in the timber industry and whatever, you know, he's used to yanking down. You don't have to yank down, but if you do yank down, if you see that buckle start to bow, stop bloody pulling on it. That'll actually break. Now the other thing is, you've got to watch that. Actually, I'll take you over to the garage. Thought I was going to do this on Max, but it just so happens that I've got Chappie's luggage plate from B&B Off-Road. On my plate, Max's, the insides of these, which is where I run the straps through, they were very sharp. So what I had to do is I got a file and just filed them. I noticed on this one that now they are beveling them, so they're not sharp edges anymore. I don't know whether that was a common problem that they thought they better fix. But so what can happen is these are really, really strong, but and I think this one's got it in it. Here you go. I think this is actually one of Ray's. No, oh, there it is. See that? So if this is on something sharp and it starts to cut, it now is this will just, okay. Oh, bloody script this shit. All right, there you go. That will break off like that. So as soon as they've got a nick in them, replace the bloody things. So when you're putting them somewhere, just make sure it's not on a sharp edge where it can start to cut it, if you know what I mean. Now, another thing too is, now this bag isn't as big as what it normally is. Just quickly grab this. If you've got a bag to go on the back, 1.5 meters strap is most probably your ideal size. I run 2 meter straps. These are 2 meter straps. So as you can see, I've put that down, but I've got all this extra strap. This is the other beauty thing with it, is once you hunker that down, all you got to do is just wrap that around, and you don't have to, like, just that small tiny little piece there, boom, that's it. That then enables me, if I did have something I wanted to carry extra stuff here, or I don't know, I'm coming to camp and I want to put some wood in here, I could put wood in there and strap right around it. That's why I run with the 2 meters. But don't think a 1 meter strap is going to make that. On our site with each of the straps, it will tell you. So a 1 meter strap's not going to strap a 1 meter diameter. On the site for each of the straps, it tells you how much it'll actually, the diameter that it will do. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that helps out some of you guys, or give you some tips and tricks and whatever with the old gotcha straps. There's the starter pack. It only comes in the black, and it's one of every one of the sizes in the range. Not trying to sell it, I just know I get a lot of people going, oh, what size should I do, and da-da-da. And it's, the sizing's on there, it tells you how to work, you know, it's how long's a piece of string. Right, I get out of it. Bloody hell, guys. You just can't leave Nay alone, because new name for her, she is the distractor. Here she goes. Shut up. Trying to film here.
Well, I'm trying to work.
My God,
The
look.
work ain't gonna do itself, you know.
Oh. So she is ripping all the plaster off. Oh,
It's
God.
beautiful.
Oh, it will be, for sure. I have no doubt. So, yeah, all there, all ripping off. So this is making way for the...
I'm going to fill it with books.
Well, that's a good idea. I reckon do it.
Built-in shelving.
You've got enough bloody books.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But no, that's going to have all the shiplap,
Which is in the hallway.
which is all down there. And they will be painted that... oh, hang on, can we go in there now? Can you turn that light on as you go through?
Oh, can I do everything?
Yep. Ba-ding! It'll be that colour.
Which is called charcoal, but depending on who looks at it as to whether it's grey or blue or...
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Oh, charcoal? No, it's called gunmetal.
Gunmetal, but it's not. It's definitely not gunmetal. That's
No.
not gunmetal. Gunmetal grey or whatever. Yeah,
Maybe it's navy gun, like...
yeah. Who knows? It's paint we like. That's it.
Exactly.
Cool. Righto. Righto, guys. So tea apparently is going to be leftovers. What is it? Macaroni and... Not macaroni. It's spaghetti. No. What is it? Why are you laughing?
Because it's pasta bake.
Pasta bake with chicken.
Yes.
All right. And this is a new thing. Who got us at Matt? Did Matt and Haley?
It's Haley.
Haley. So this is the garlic bread that you get in the frozen. Is it it's frozen?
It's frozen, yeah.
Yep. And what they told us to do is just to sprinkle the cheese on that. And I tell you what, man, that is absolutely delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't diet with this stuff though.
No. But now Nay's going, well, let's go a little bit further and put some bacon pieces. Is that bacon?
Ham.
Oh, ham.
So it's going to be like...
It's going to be like a little mini pizza. A
Yeah.
garlic pizza.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll bring you back, guys, when when it's all finished. Righto, look, there they go into the old air fryer. And how long do they take? It's only a short amount of time, isn't it?
8 minutes
8.
is what we're going with. And then we just guess.
Brilliant. There we go, guys. Look at that deliciousness.
The big one is mine.
It's not. You always give me the bigger one. That's the leftover pasta bake, and that's what Puppy's getting: chicken and ham.
She gets the same as us to a degree.
To a degree, yeah.
Well, that's it.
Rightio. I suppose you want to bloody know how it tastes. Then I'll let you go. Let me. I need more. That's a winner. Absolute winner.
Excellent.
Brilliant. What next will we put on it? Righto, we're going to have tea, watch some TV. Rightio guys, here we go. Look at that. Naya's got all the insulation in. That insulation is going to be bloody shit hot. Because there was, obviously, as you saw before, there was nothing in there at all. So now we're up to doing the shiplap. I think you'll see the effect over. Oh, there you go. That's what's going to be the effect. But we are dealing with a crooked house, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, yes, it kind of matches the chimney, really. What did we expect?
Exactly. What did you do this Mother's Day? Well, I was meaning that we're doing all this on Mother's Day, but no, the boys came around, and Haley, and spoilt her with one of those.
Exactly.
It's what is it, mate?
It's Polaroid.
Polaroid.
Hey?
There you go. Oh, we've got some lights. Boom. So that was the second shot.
Go on, show them the dodgy.
No, that was cool.
Yeah, it's my favourite one.
Yeah. So that's Naya and her two boys.
Pulling
Matt and Brody.
Yeah.
Obviously pulling a face. They can tell that.
Surely they can tell that.
Righto guys, while the credits are rolling here, someone asked in the comments on one of the videos, how did Max, the DR650, how did the name Max come about? And I just thought I'd read it out here because I thought it was, I don't know, clever, funny that me and Nay actually, when I was responding to it online, here's what I said. I am Marcus Aurelius and he is Maximus, general to the Roman army. Or maybe he takes me to the max. Like Deadpool says, maximum effort. Or is it an anagram, Mark's absolute extreme? Possibly it's because I grew up with Mad Max in my life. I'll let you be the judge. Thank you to all the crew members. You're all bloody awesome. Rightio guys, time for BB news and shit. We've got to get bloody going because this video's gone too long. Here are some new crew members. Check them out. Bloody good blokes. Good on you guys. Rightio, so now we've got the Geo Hunters. Here's the first one, Dave. Dave's actually went back out and he got himself the Pride Rock. Should put me short lookers on. Quinn on his KDM Adventure Rally. He's got the Shack. I love the guys are putting the bloody cameras on the side. So that was a KDM 890. Dave was on the DR650. We've got Dwayne headed back out and he has scored the Pride Rock. And he had a little bit of a note here. Where is it? Second time, drove the car with the little lady Cassie. Success. Brilliant. And we've got Brendan. There's Brendan there. And here's, where is it, Brendan? Found Geostash with my fiance Tegan, who just recently got her license. Great spot. We had fun finding it. Bloody ripper, and good on you, Tegan, for getting your license. Righto, so last thing is the Creswick tag-along ride. So for the crew members, if you haven't heard about the Creswick tag-along ride, it is now live on the website. I think we have 19 riders going. What have we got? We've got heaps of DR650s, a Husky 501, DRZ400, DRZ400, Ray Bishop, not sure yet. Will be interesting to see what bloody bike he turns up on. Honda CRF 450, Husqvarna 5E 570, Husqvarna 701, Triumph Tiger 9, KDM 790, Husqvarna FE 570E, DRZ 400. I'm only saying the different bikes. There's lots of 400 SM, that's Tim. And the 2020 DL 650 V-Strom, which I'm actually keen to have a look at that. Brilliant. Righto guys, let's get back out. Well, there you go guys, that is Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another bloody week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.